In the newspapers today there's been some press attention to a case involving a chief constable charged with careless driving and subsequently convicted, sentenced to 7 penalty points and a £400 fine. And the question arises, what's the difference between careless driving and dangerous driving? And it's been previously described by Sheriff Gordon, and I think he puts his finger right on it as usual when he says that careless driving is awful driving and dangerous driving is bloody awful driving. I think that's a definition that we can all understand in our day-to-day business. The law books are a wee bit more sophisticated, shall we say, in the language, and they talk about driving that falls below the standard of a careful and considerate driver, and driving that falls well below that standard and would be obvious to another driver that it's well below. So, as you can see, the definitions are quite close together, so it means that every case of careless driving or dangerous driving needs to be weighed up on its own facts and circumstances, and that's why it's really important that you get legal advice and a lawyer who has experience of these types of cases throughout the country, and he can then tell you, or she can then tell you, exactly what it is you're facing and just where your case falls and what part of that definition it might lie in. It may well be that you're not guilty of careless driving or dangerous driving, but it's very sure to be the case that you will always benefit from speaking to a solicitor and getting some advice about the definition of careless driving and dangerous driving. If you want to speak to one of our lawyers, please do so by calling 0800 612 9597, that's 0800 612 9597, or go online to the website and fill in the contact form and one of our lawyers will come back to you within 24 hours.